Ash, I just said to the manager, do you consider that a point won, a 2 points dropped?
I think 2 points dropped, if I'm being completely honest. You know, we've been on the back of another red card decision. There's been quite a few this season. I was baffled by the sending off, I really was. The referee didn't give the free kick at the time after being stood 3 or 4 yards away. I thought it was a great tackle from Coyley, and apparently it's come from either the linesman or the fourth official that he should send him off, which kind of baffled me a bit, you know, when the referee's in such a better position to see the play. But you know, it's something that we have to deal with again in the game. And yeah, they got back into the game. But I thought we did well to hold on, because you know, once again it's backs against the wall with 10 men, and hopefully going forward, you know, these referees are going to start to realise that if they're going to give a red card, it needs to be the right decision.
In terms of the actual decision, as Louis said, what was the reason given for the sending off?
Yeah, according to Louis, the referee had said that the linesman said it was because of his follow through in the tackle. I mean, to me it looked like a superbly timed tackle, and he said he thought he'd caught him on the way through. You know, which surprised us all. The referee clearly didn't see it that way, because he didn't even blow for a free kick. So that's what kind of baffled us a bit. But you know, we move on now. We're glad we got something from the game, because it clearly showed in the second half it was tough for us with 10 men, and we've hung on for a point, and you know, we move to Wimbledon now.
Just going back to the actual decision, as a defender yourself, obviously tackling is a big part of the game. What's your own view on that now? Because it seems to be ambiguous in terms of, even if you win the ball, you catch someone and you follow through, it can still be a caution.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, it feels like, especially for us defenders who enjoy them kind of tackles, it feels like we're kind of having to peel back from our own game, our normal game, because we're kind of fearful that, well, even if I put a well-timed tackle in and it's with excessive force, even though it's well-timed, there's a chance you're going to get sent off. So it feels like it's been backs against the wall for a lot of games this season, because I don't know whether that's our 5th or 6th red card, with, in all honesty, you know, probably only one of them being deemed as a genuine red card. I think the rest are tackles that are just good, you know, full-hearted tackles. So you know, we can't change our game. You just, you know, you hope that referees are going to be strong enough and understand the time in the game and the phase of it.
Particularly frustrating today, because I mean, you were a goal to the good at half time, but you could easily have been 2 or 3. Yeah,
I thought our first half performance was brilliant. I was really really pleased with how Nadders, Paddy and Wes played. I thought Ashley Naderson was superb. He's been brilliant since he's come back, and I thought we showed a much more composed style to our play today, which was pleasing. We've worked on it all week, you know, not just kind of flipping the opposition in behind, but actually spending phases of play on the ball, working it across the pitch, and it showed that we had chances, and maybe could have been a couple of goals to the good at half time, but I still felt comfortable second half. And then obviously, you know, the red card kind of changes the game a little bit.
After the red card, though, you showed character. You dug in, and you managed to come away with a result. And you know, particularly given the way things were going prior to Christmas away from home, that's a positive, isn't it? Things are definitely improving. Yeah,
I think we showed real grit. It was important not to lose the game going down to 10 men. Obviously, you know, when you're playing teams that are below you in the league, you don't want them making ground upon you. So we dug in deep. You know, I thought we ended up going to a back 5, and I thought we really held strong. And the lads up front, you know, it's easy to see say from the side, you know, you've got to run hard, but when you're down to 10 men, you feel like you're doing twice as much running, and they really worked hard for us. And you know, it would have been nice to have the 3 points, but when you're down to 10 men, we'll take a point away all day.
Of course, another away game to come on Tuesday night at Wimbledon, and a team you must feel like you owe one this season.
Yeah, definitely. It's, you know, another team that's below us, and they've got one over on us twice this season. It's kind of something that we want to put right. We're really disappointed that we got knocked out of the FA Cup in the manner that we did, and you know, we're going to go down there on Monday and prepare properly for Tuesday night's game, and really focus, because we're not a million miles from it. You know, I felt today was a performance that was worthy, especially first half, worthy of showing the changes to our play and the way we want to do things going forward. And unfortunately, it's kind of half been taken out of our hands, but we focus on what the manager wants from us, and you know, we go fully for the 3 points on Tuesday.